2019 Sea Duckling Open, the number 54. I am your host, Steelmold. Steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. And with me co-casting today, our very own admin manager, streamer extraordinaire, perfect productionist, Kuro.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. What am I doing here? No. Yeah.
Light told you to
Yeah.
cast.
Hashtag Light told me to cast. So this is what you're getting, guys.
Alright, we are setting up to cast our first match of the day, which will be between Suno Kasuri and Koda GG. And look at that. Kuro, group. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those races. Look at their races. It's a ZVZ.
Of course, it's a ZVZ. Hey, at least they have nice colors. Okay. At least they have nice colors.
Yeah. Purple and teal. That's a good selection. All right, let's see if our players are ready. Nah. We start with it. Whoop. Nope. We have one of our players disconnected. I think they
Perfect timing.
They completely DC'd out of the game.
Oh dear. What a timing.
Yeah. This is Koda's first appearance in the tournament.
Yes.
And,
From the board I saw gold, but I don't know if it's their main server or not. Maybe they'll other somewhere else too. Although I think Americas should be their main because I think they are from US. If I'm not
wrong. They said US East, so
yeah. I mean, they can still ladder on Korea for what I know. I mean, there are people like that.
I think there are more people in Korea laddering on NA.
Probably, but still, it's possible.
Alright, there we are. And back. Let's get them back in here. Just got dropped.
Also, I just want to point out that I don't have a ref. Steelmold, what are you doing?
No, we're casters. We don't have ref.
Oh, okay. What?
This is... Nope.
Why? Why?
I know. It's very hard being production and not having authority, is it?
It's not like I'm the admin of this tournament or anything.
You're wearing the caster hat now.
God damn it.
Alright, look, I give you. There we go.
But Light said that I'm an admin.
Happy.
Yes. Yes.
There's no pleasing some people. Alright, our players are ready. And let's get to it. We do have a double elimination bracket for you here today. That means the lower bracket will be best of one series, which it's not technically, it's games. Best of one games. It's not a series at that point. Right? Yes. Except the final one, which will be a best of three.
Yep.
Scene switcher working. Let's check on scene switcher.
I think so.
Yes. Okay, very good.
Let's hope the intros work.
Sometimes I forget checking on it and then it turns out it's not working. And then you're like,
I'm just so used to it that I always check every time. I just keep out tabbing between everything.
We do have some loading issues.
Yeah, everything seems slow today. Not sure what's up with that. Like, Challenge is having some issues, StarCraft seems to be having something.
Alright then. We are on New Republic. Not you, Whiskey. Nancy LE. LE, of course, stands for lump emission. Lump emission. That's you should see a doctor about that. In the southwest of New Republic are Teal Zerg and former SDO champion wasn't here to defend her championship last week because she was having technical issues. Computer wasn't working. No, actually, was she? No, she was defending her championship. What happened last?
I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember.
Did you get to the finals? Or was it MSO?
Maybe.
It's a good thing we have lists for these things. Anyway, it's Sunokasuri from Hokkaido T team. And in the Northeast, a new appearance in the tournament. This is their first time with us right here. This purple Zerg from somewhere in the US East area. It's Koda GG. Alright. So we had both players go for hatchery first.
Yeah.
So not,
It's actually quite interesting. I mean, the map looks pretty big, so I guess I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But not often you go hatch first in ZVZ.
Actually, well, it depends on.
I mean, it's a bit of a gamble. Like, it works or it doesn't.
Yeah, it is. It is a bit of a gamble, but yeah, you know, yeah. If you're going 12 pull, if your enemy is going 12 pull, you're gonna find yourself with your pants down, and it's just going to be rough. I mean, I suppose if you're a really, really good player and you figured out how to, you know, follow up on these things, then you know, it shouldn't be that risky.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know people who can defend various things with workers alone. So.
Yeah, but you know.
Oh, a
it's
third
matter of
hatch. That's early.
Yeah, but you do see Suno do it every now and again, especially if she's setting up a muta switch later on. She likes to get those 3 hatcheries. Alright, she gets a good look-see at Koda's base. Did you get any... No, she didn't get any drone kills.
No, she didn't kill any. There are a few that are very low, but she didn't actually catch any.
But she's the roach and sees the wall being set up.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. She's taking more gases.
Yeah, there's more gas, there's lair. No gases on natural yet. So
yep, there they are. Here they are. They're being morphed.
What could it be?
Sunokasuri's signature mutalisk switch. That's what it's going to be. I guess he switched to mutalisks, not Osu.
Exactly.
References.
By the way, that's what's important here is that Suno has an eye on every important point on both third bases and in the middle. Meanwhile, Koda doesn't see quite as much. I don't even know if Koda saw the third base at all, actually.
They do have this overload here,
Yeah,
so
they do.
they might see some marching out, but
it's behind.
yeah, but it is some very low vision on the map, and there it is, the spire.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, so Koda isn't really moving out on the map, seeing what's what. They're bunkered up behind this wall, which mutalisks don't tend to.
Koda knows
be hung
nothing
up about.
about this. And, like, there are the queens. There are quite a few queens, but
Now,
there's nothing in the main, for example.
the one thing that is working for Koda is that they went with the roaches and one ground unit that I for some reason people think that like roaches are bad against mutalisks, but I keep telling everyone no, roaches counter mutalisks.
Yeah,
they take forever to kill.
That has been actually a thing for years now, where people are like, yeah, because roaches are the counter to mutalisks, and they're like, they don't shoot up.
Yeah,
How?
they don't need to. They keep going through the mutalisks and killing everything else. It's actually, and the mutalisks take so long to kill roaches, especially once they have carapace, that it just doesn't do anything. So if you have enough anti-air at home to defend your mineral lines, Mutalisks basically can't do anything.
And the queen goes down.
Yeah, nice. Getting a queen for a few Zerglings, that's
Anbei.
pretty good. And Suno definitely sees the marching out. Okay, now Koda knows about the Mutalisks.
Suno was waiting for the roaches to move out.
No, don't go away,
No,
Koda. No,
Koda, no.
you couldn't. No, keep going. Mutalisks are crap at defense. You want to be attacking.
Yeah, that's not a good move.
Yeah.
I mean,
if
with that many mutas and links, I don't know if he would do enough damage, but like the roaches are not gonna help at home. Might as well send them.
Yeah. In fact, they might even force the Mutalisks back, prevent them from doing damage.
Yeah, like you should rather focus on being aggressive when you have roaches versus mutas. There's quite many spores though, so that's good for him.
Yeah.
The wall is also complete.
Now that your mineral lines are defended, get a bunch of roaches and move out. Just be on the other side of the map.
Yeah, I think he's overestimating the power of mutas here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially at this number, because Suna doesn't really have all that many. It's 11, and she's switching to roaches now, so she's not committing to full Mutalisks shenanigans. And also doing great work with these Zergling run-bys.
Oh yeah.
15 workers dead. Ooh. Oh, Milk is here.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Okay, the roaches are moving through the map.
Do you have any moderators in chat? Okay,
Mutas
roaches.
are here, but it's not that many. They can easily kill all that whole mineral line.
Yeah.
The Suno's roaches though.
Yeah, she does have roaches. She's bringing them back, sandwiching these roaches, and then...
Yeah. Like, that attack from Koda could actually do quite some damage if it was earlier. Like, the fact that he waited...
That was the original attack. I think turning back was what killed Koda in the first... when discovering the Mutalisks. It's one of those things where you're afraid, oh, I have an army that can't attack their army, so just go and do damage. You have to. Just go
don't
back.
catch the Hydras! No! Rip Hydras!
Yep. Look at the army supply difference. This is it's a done deal.
Yeah, GG.
Sooner we'll take game number 1 here.
Okay then.
Yeah, I think Koda was in a pretty good spot going up against the Mutalisks at first. It's just that
yeah, that's the thing that like it sounds a bit counterintuitive, but like roaches are not gonna help anyway. So like just go.
Yeah.
Forward.
Force the Mutalisks to do some awkward defense at home. It's way better than taking awkward damage from them at your own base, even if you have a lot of spores. Right, so it'll be Koda. Are you messaging him? No, there we go. Yeah, we're still waiting on Koda to pick their map. I'm explaining to the people. They don't know why we're still not doing anything except babbling.
By the way, since we are casting Suno, I just wanted to mention that Suno made us a nice picture about Ducklings.
Yeah.
And you should totally check it out on Twitter, because you can check it on CranKy Ducklings Twitter because it's retweeted. And it's nice. Port Alexander.
Yeah, it was so cool. So cute. Port Alexander, where battle cruisers become operational. Well, at least we got to see a new repugnancy. That's
By the way,
we do have it later.
Have you seen the thread about how the creator of New Repugnancy is commenting on the things that were changed?
Yeah.
Yay.
It does seem like they did a little bit of like sloppy cosmetic work, and didn't quite,
I mean,
figure out what the map was supposed to be doing.
I mean, I think the thing is that like you have a person who like doesn't speak to the author, make something out of their own work, and like you don't know what the author wanted to create. Like you're just kind of guessing.
Yeah. All right, the players are ready. Let's get going. Yeah. So you have no idea who in Blizzard actually does that stuff. Could be just some intern. It's probably.
I don't know.
Look, right now it's probably a ghost.
Too soon.
It's too soon. We'll have to see what happens with that.
Oh dear.
Alright. We are back in the game. On Port Alexander, where battle cruisers become operational. LE! Now, LE, in case you did not know, stands for leathery enragement. Leathery enragement. That's when you have a really bad leather jacket and you're angry for some reason. Wait, what was the LE that I said? Doesn't matter. In the Northwest. This is how bad my memory is.
Oh, there's something happening. There's something happening.
Something happening. It is our purple, not Protoss, a purple Zerg. Coda, GG. And in the southeast, representing Hokago T team, it is our teal Zerg. Currently up one in this best of 3 series, Sunokasuri.
So as it turns out, it was just a drone scout. Disappointing. No,
Yeah.
but like, I think.
I was like, I kept thinking like, what is she talking about? Everything just looks normal.
Oh, you don't drone scout in ZVZ.
Maybe
but like-
yes. I wonder.
No, because I think he made the mistake where he sent his overlord like on the edge of the base of his own main, and then he like moved it to the opposite side of the map. So maybe he thought that like he's gonna scout too late. So just to make sure, he decided to drone scout.
It's
Or
possible.
maybe he was afraid of mind games and just going like, you know, if it was cheese this time. But nope,
Yeah.
it's just hatch first.
Yep. Well,
Oh,
for
I
most
heard the
of them.
ping. I heard the ping. Who is it?
What?
Last Dance just subscribed.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, Last Dance. Enjoy that wonderful emote of ours. CranKy Duck.
Yep. And make sure to check out the Discord channel.
Let's spam some ducks. Spam some ducks. Spam some ducks. There we go. Ducks have been spammed. Okay, so as soon as going for circling speed, Koda is skipping that, going probably straight to Roaches like we saw in the previous
Yeah, seems to
game.
be his thing.
But soon he's taking a third hatchery, so not going to be too aggressive. I'm guessing she's going to try the same trick again.
And Suno
maybe?
scouting with Lynx. Sees the Roach Warren.
Yeah, this is pretty much the previous game exactly. So far.
That Link. Oh dear. Pay attention to me.
No, she's gonna go with Banelings. Going to Bane Bust that wall.
I mean, he bites as well.
Oh, hopefully, yeah. Maybe she's hoping that Koda will compensate, overreact.
I mean, he
maybe
has
the
a bunch of
Mutalisks.
Lynx right now.
Because she went with the Mutalisks in the previous game. Maybe Koda will over-defend against that, but
Yeah,
that doesn't seem.
like just
doesn't
getting
seem like it.
into your opponent's head. No,
And
no.
then you surprise them with Bane.
Koda is just doing his thing.
Yeah. Yep, this is the same build as we saw before with the spine crawler at the entrance.
A lot of Lynx from Suno.
Yep. They may be exposing the attack a little too soon, or maybe they just
Oh, look at
want to
this.
poke at the wall. The Banes are coming.
That's a bust. And
Yep.
the roaches are not here yet. They're in production, but
Banelings.
they're not quite here.
They're gonna be here before the Banelings.
Yeah.
There they are. Yep. And bam! One Baneling goes down, two go down.
Nice, that
and
was a good
only
defense.
The spine goes down. Yeah, fantastic defense.
Oh.
Only losing the spine.
And just careful with those links. Careful with those links.
Yeah, that was a great hold
Yeah,
there by Koda.
That spine actually paid off.
Yeah, it killed two Banelings before it got hit. And then he took all the Banelings with it.
And there's just more links from Suno.
Yeah.
Is she even
She's
making
already,
drones?
she's
not
already
making
committed
drones.
really hard to this. Yeah, 24 Zerglings. Whoop. Yeah, she's going to commit. And it might work. There's a hole in the wall. The queens are surrounded. The roaches are surrounded.
Yeah, that was one mistake that Koda made was positioning. Like you should when you're against links, you have to clamp up your army.
Yeah,
so they don't
and
have
also
the surface.
rebuild the wall, replug it.
That too. Oh, he's
And
plugging the.
Yeah, the spine goes down. I don't think those Banelings are going to be even needed
Really?
here.
There are still roaches, but
the wheel.
no, please move those
No.
drones away.
No, they went off.
They
The
actually went
Banelings
on
went
roach.
for the roaches. And it doesn't matter. There's enough Zerglings to
Yeah, all those
get
links.
everything. GG, well
GG.
played.
GG.
Yeah, that was a great hold by Koda.
Yeah,
It's
that
just
actually worked
the
out pretty
follow-up
well.
was, the follow-up was a bit weak. You have to replug everything.
Hmm.
If they had rebuilt another Evo chamber there, those Zerglings would not have been
Yeah.
able to break and kill 3 queens.
I mean, that's actually kind of a rule in map making, where the way map makers do most maps nowadays is that you should be able to wall your natural with 3 Evo chambers. That's like exactly the size of it.
Alrighty, so Sunokasuri will go advance to face Commander. I'm thinking, well, Commander is from Korea, right?
Yep.
And the first map is King's Cove. The Cove of the King. Of the King Coves. There we go. You can join in. Let's see if the players are ready. Players are ready. Let's get right to it. ZVP on King's Cove. Sunokasuri versus Commander.
From what I've seen, Commander has been doing pretty well recently. See how he does versus Suno.
Yeah, this is good. This should be a lot of fun.
Actually, if I recall correctly, Commander is one of those people who started to play in our tournaments as plat, and then just advanced.
Yeah.
So that's
He came
always
in-
cool.
He's one of the followers of Korean Crank.
Yes,
Crank's Korean channel. Ah,
Crank TV.
that was what I was trying to say. Holy crap. Alright everyone, welcome to King's Cove, where the King where the king hides his booty. If you will, right?
Sure.
Sure. LE. LE, of course, stands for limousine examination. Limousine examination. You know, before you get into a limousine, you better swap that place and, you know, just make sure all the surfaces are clean and have been thoroughly treated. It's very important, kids. Now you know, and you will be safe. In the northwest of King's Cove, I, Teal Zerg, representing Hokago T-Team. It is Sunokasuri. And in the southeast, representing Cyan, your clever young analysts, it is our Yellow Protoss. Give it up for Commander. Alright.
Both are
So
expanding. Nothing to.
Commander is not walling off, which is
True. That is very dangerous, especially just after we saw Suno Link Bane.
I mean, this is kind of a wall. It walls off the mineral line from shenanigans that come from
True.
westwards.
Seems to
I
be
don't
going
think
for
True
the.
does that at all. True just makes a lot of queens, and that's how he defends. Although he would have trouble doing that as Protoss. I'm not sure how he plays Protoss. I'm not sure if he's aware that Protoss is a playable, race.
No, but it does seem like Commander is going more for this kind of like mineral line wall off, which is interesting.
And with the sentry for force fields, he is getting ready for a very specific shenanigans from Suno Kasuri, which I don't think she's going for. She's again going for 3 hatcheries quite early. Some
Yeah, that
links
seems
to
to be
go
her
across the
thing.
map. Yeah, I think she's playing just Suno Kasuri versus the world instead of like ZVZ or ZVP or whatever. This is
Oh, the single sentry is in danger. It's close to the ram. I think that's what it's for. Like it's just close to the ram. But
Come on,
6 Link
get her.
can take it down. Oh, the probe actually notices the links.
Okay. So that little chase actually bought Commander some time. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's so funny.
This is what? I think he.
Oh, yeah, I think it was a misclick. I think it was a misclick. But like, look at this sentry. Like, look at this sentry now. Yeah, the sentry is dead. This is the thing about 6 links. Like, with 6 links, you really need. So no, you don't think this is real, do you? He doesn't have a robo yet. Okay? He's just putting it down. Although, you have to remember, never underestimate probes, because probes can be quite strong.
But that was a lot of things. How many? So far, only 2 probe kills. 3 with this one here.
Yeah, because probes were just mining this whole time, but Suno is basically killing the whole army. Once again,
Yeah, and one by
Adept
one.
gets stuck. That was already 2 Adepts down. Another one coming. But look, it's always
this one. Yes, there we go. The
Oh,
probe
that's
wall.
nice.
There we go. That
was very nice positioning.
Oh, but now you get
That's
200.
yeah,
Oh no.
doesn't
No,
matter.
No, that's too much. GG.
I didn't even notice all those links. I was like, oh, I guess not.
That Colossus was supposed to be a Phoenix. I'm
assume
guessing.
so.
Although it's kind of weird that he spent his mana on his energy on hallucination. I would think you'd want to save it for force fields.
Yeah, I was expecting that this will be for force fields because like that sentry was like close to the ramp. I think like he was expecting the links to come, but then he just like moved it out and was like, huh? Okay, Kairos is our next map.
Thank you, Coda. We're getting compliments. What map? Sorry.
Kairos.
Kairos Junction.
I'm really curious if Commander is gonna wall now. He's traumatized.
Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. All right. Let's see if both players are ready. Both players are ready. Then let's go.
Yeah, I think something important about the last game is that every time there was like a single unit and it was just like walking around the base, like Commander just couldn't find a good spot to fight the links. Like it was just always the units being singled out and surrounded.
Yeah, I think he kind of got through off a little bit there. Because he blocked the links from getting to the adder to the probe, so he had like the tactical thinking in mind. I think just his execution got a little frazzled and he was like scrambling here a little.
Yeah, that happens.
But there's a new game. Let's see where this is going. We are on kind of Catalyst. LE. LE, of course, stands for limitation elongation. Limitation elongation. That's when you have a limitation. And you think, oh, I'm finally going to overcome my limitation, but then no, you still can't. It gets elongated. That's pessimistic. In the northwest corner of the map, not being pessimistic at all, our yellow Protoss is Commander. From clever young analysts, of course. And in the southeast corner of the map, former SDO champion herself, currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Our Teal Zerg from Hokkaido T-Team is Suno Kasuri.
So we have changes from both sides, actually. Suno is going pool first, meanwhile Commander is actually properly rolling this time. He's like, nope, I'm done with this.
And with
Thank you very
gates.
much.
Yeah.
So both of them are kind of aggressive this time. I mean, maybe not aggressive, but like.
I think defensive actually. Suno is expecting some.
Maybe. Like
some
a revenge.
Early aggression. Yeah. They're
That's
both
probably also
expecting.
Yeah, they're both expecting something to happen. They don't quite know what, but something is gonna happen.
Yeah, Commander did leave his probe here.
Yeah, he's
check
checking
on
for
that.
third bases. He's gonna deny.
Get it delayed. No, don't delay. You could have delayed it. You could have delayed it.
Rip. So
Actually, it's
close.
going to be delayed because Sun doesn't have the cash.
Come on, probe, you can come back. Do it. Wow.
He's more concerned with checking up on the army, on any army moving out. He's going to have a couple of adepts and a zealot at home, so
Yeah,
you
the
definitely
zealot
shade
already.
across the map.
The zealot is already very helpful because it's securing that wall, and adepts will kill all the links. I mean, in time. Oh, Stargate this time.
They are standing a bit backwards though. Maybe the zealot should be in the front and the adept at the back. Just
Also,
saying.
I'm just-
Not that I'm assigning
Okay,
gender
okay.
roles here or something. It's just practical.
One moment.
The person,
Is that a
the
hole?
person with the knives.
Is that a hole?
I don't know.
It
It's
looks to
possible.
me. It looks to me like that's space for 2 units.
Um.
And you can look at the probe because it's Mineral walking.
Yeah, I was more looking at where its path was going. Okay, now it's with they look like they're standing in line
Yeah.
at the bank or something. We're standing in. I'm here to pay some bills. You gotta stand in line. You can just get in.
I don't know, but to me it looks like the link is gonna slip through here.
Doesn't matter. The paintings are going to be opening up
Oh,
the
okay
path
then.
anyway.
Never mind.
And Suno is getting some spore crawlers. What did you? Oh, she saw the Finny guy.
Yes.
Phoenix.
And Oracle is coming next as well. This this will be quite annoying for Suno because she actually has quite good Overlord vision generally. So the Overlord being killed off is quite annoying. Twilight and Robo behind this, so Commander is not planning on going air from this.
Yeah, no. And Suno is already marching out across the map. The Bang Nest is finished. This will be just poking in. No, why? No, no, don't.
Oh, it's actually a wall. That or the links weren't interested.
Well, I'm wondering why she jumped on that like that. I mean, she saw the wall before. She knew what
Yeah.
she was up against. Why?
I mean,
why not make some
maybe she
endings?
was also hoping that she's gonna like sleep through. Yeah, now it's
I don't know,
definitely.
I think
secure.
if you see your enemy clumping up units like that, definitely go for a Bane Bust.
Yeah.
And you get the wall busted and kill the army at the same time.
Roach Warren next.
Yeah, it's Roach Warren with the lair. Suno is definitely switching things up. She doesn't want to commit to the with the Link Bane composition.
Triple gas. Oh, this. Oh. Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
Warp Prism, gonna be some make some Archon drops for Commander.
Interesting.
Only one Archon so far though. It's a bit weird.
The Link is scouting the wall. Yes, the wall is still there. The units are also still there.
The wall is a wall. Okay, Suno has vision on the Warp Prism. I mean, she's got a Queen and there's gonna be some roaches here, so shouldn't be taking too much damage. And it's only one Archon.
Yeah, usually you do double Archon drop.
Yeah, because then you can one shot
no
a bunch
roaches,
of
come
a
back.
bunch of. You can one shot a whole bunch of drones if they clump up together with the splash damage.
We have a
when it's
first
just
for
one,
Commander.
it's kind of. Yeah, well, it keeps Suno on this side of the map, so it's fun.
He keeps killing the overlords. It's not supply blocking her yet, but it's gotta be
Yeah,
annoying.
she lost 3 so far. She does have vision with the Zerglings on the 3rd and 4th bases. I'm assuming she saw the 3rd go down. It's not like we don't. Yeah, we can actually click a button and see that. Yeah, she didn't. She does know about 3rd.
Okay.
She
Now
will
she
soon.
does.
Will she get a cancel? Oh, she's gonna surround
She's
the
going for the adept.
adepts. Oh, this weapon should clear it out.
Oh dear. That was
That
brutal.
Archon is being dropped around. Not a lot of anti-air here. Almost gets the
Oh, the
Queen.
War Prism is so close.
Commander is getting Immortals, which is going to help with the roaches, but one at a time, and he's just now starting them. While Suno is, 30 army supply ahead of with Roach Ravager.
Yeah, this is an attack that will hit soon, and I mean, sentries are not gonna help that much versus roaches.
I mean, they do help with cutting off paths,
Yeah, but you have ravagers.
but you still need the. Well, it baits their shots so they don't hit your immortals and
guess
stuff.
so.
But you still need the damage dealing units.
Well,
Immortals,
bye
a
to
few
the Oracle.
Stonkers would help as well. The Zealots do have charge,
Yes. But if
but that's a
if
very
they are
small
kited
army.
well, if they are kited well, like it's not that much of an issue.
Yeah,
You just have to kite.
it's more
She's
more
getting
rather
stuck.
they. Yeah, but that's all the force fields that Commander has. And Suno still has the bigger army.
Oh, the
Oh, a few
sentries.
bite shots hit.
Okay, no.
Oh,
The
they
sentries
hit
survive.
the army. Alright, and that's actually enough to push back.
Yes.
Commander manages to keep the Immortals alive.
Yeah, you can't underestimate zeros. You just have to kite them, and with that many zeros, it's hard to push into that choke.
Mhm.
That sentry
I
just
mean,
poking the overseer is beautiful.
Also, Suno didn't actually bring any reinforcements. She made a lot of roaches, but she kept them at home. I didn't see if we had any attack at home for Suno. I don't think. Yeah,
But
no, all of
look
Commander's
what
units
is
were
going down. A spire.
Yep.
It's not Mutas, is it? Or is it Mutas? Is she going Mutas?
Yeah,
in
it could
CVP?
be. I don't like mutas in CVP usually.
I mean, last time I've seen True go Mutas in CVP, it did not go well for him.
Yeah. Yeah, you can very easily warp in upshooty units, like stalkers.
Oh,
Yeah,
Commander is out of position on this one.
Yep. The natural is going to get swarmed here, or not.
Not.
She's
think
trying to
Suno
drive
is
away.
too-
She doesn't know where the army is.
Yeah, I
She's-
feel like Suno was hesitating a bit too much, but
Yeah. Alright. And she still has enough muscle here. But 3 immortals are,
yeah,
are a
Three
lot.
Mortals have
and
quite a
she's-
bunch.
Now,
And she
now
keeps
she's
getting,
focusing them.
yeah, she keeps getting stuck in those force fields though.
Okay, the immortals are all alone. Few zealots coming in.
Okay,
Warp is a
Warp is
micro.
juggling.
Nice.
The But War
And
Piece
that's
is
4
so low.
immortals still alive. Oh. Commander just about holds it and actually keeps the heavy units alive, which is very important.
And he sees the mutas with the observer if he's looking, I mean.
No, he definitely sees them. Yeah,
Yeah,
with
Archons.
the Archons and the Storm, yeah, the Neutralists are gonna be in trouble.
I mean, one thing that mutas have going for them is mobility. Like, they can just drop base after base and you just run around and try to defend.
Okay, Zerglings try and get through the Archons, but they get cleaned up quickly. These Mutualists have to go away before they actually did that much of damage. They killed some bad shield batteries, but...
Yeah, the shield batteries went
That's
down and 2 probes as well, but it's not quite
Oh,
enough.
that's catch. There we go. Get the
Okay, one
immortal
immortal
countdown.
less, that's always good for the Zerg.
Suno at home has some roaches, but there's a beefy army coming up from Commander.
What? Where are the roaches?
Five immortals, 3 archons.
Oh, the
and
mutas go over the archons as well.
Yeah.
This is not looking good for Suno at all.
Okay, the thing is, okay, the archons are almost all down, but so are
there's
the
a ninja base.
Mutualists. Yeah, and he's got a ninja base close to Suno. Both of them are pretty low on army, but Commander keeps his heavy units alive. All the immortals are still alive.
Yeah, the immortal archon is quite
Some
strong.
Archons, yeah. It was the Bending Nest, and Commander is going to be up on the mineral line.
Oh, and that
warp in.
Zealot warping up top.
Yeah, this is the end for Suno. Looks like we'll have a game 3 in this series. 16 drones dead. Immortals are all still alive.
Natural
Look at
is
them,
getting demolished.
Blowing weird bubbles.
21 drones dead. Suno is making Hydras, but 7
Yeah, that's not-
Hydras, I don't know if they're gonna have.
Yeah, and it's more and more waves of it's 3 more Archons.
You have five Immortals here, like 7 Hydras versus 5 Immortals. I don't know about that.
Yeah. And 1 Archon going to catch the drone transfer there. So that's the main base and natural gone for Suno.
Yeah, meanwhile, Commander is just expanding wherever he can.
Yeah, he's got this
Might
base
as well.
right here. He's got enough 5th base going up. He's just moving probes all across the map. It's another wave of zealots. And he goes forward. 3 spies not going to be enough.
Yeah,
Gonna go
Suno
down
is trying to remake
quickly.
Roach Hydra, but it's just not gonna be done in time.
Yeah.
GG
GG is called. Have ourselves a sideways 1-1. Right. So it's Suno's map pick. So we have 2 Terrans, 4 Protoss, and 4 Zerg. Today? Question mark?
I actually haven't seen the race distribution, so I. Not
Phoenix
sure.
is saying. Phoenix, the Phoenix,
Oh.
otherwise known as, not the other Phoenix, otherwise known as Deutschgott, otherwise known as, what was it? I remember that. It's what was his nickname?
Whose?
Phoenix.
Which one?
The one he had when he was younger.
Scourge.
Scourge.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay, we have a map now.
New repugnancy.
God damn it, where's Whiskey?
Not you, Whiskey. Okay, both players are ready. Let us get right to it. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, look at that. We have on 3rd round, we have EBG versus Nemesis.
Oh my. This should be a good series.
He's moving. All right, everyone. Welcome once more to Europa. Not your whiskey. And see, LE. LE, of course, stands for liquid extinguisher. Liquid extinguisher. That's, you know, when there's a fire and you pour some water on it.
I was gonna ask if it's water.
Yeah, you can also pee on it. Still holds
I
up.
guess.
Still liquid extinguisher. Yep. Anyway, in the northeast corner of the map, going pool first, are Kielzerg, representing Hokago T Team. Currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 series. Give it up for Sunokasuri. And in the southwest corner of the map, representing Clever Young Analysts, also currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 series of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 54. Our yellow Protoss about to be proxy hatched is Commander.
I was gonna say that the drone is moving a very weird path. What is this?
Blisko Kasuri?
No, Bliss could do it in the natural. That's the difference.
Sunuka Bliski?
Snuka Bliss? What?
Sunuka Bliski. I don't know. But Commander definitely sees there's no natural hatchery.
Oh yeah.
So he knows. He's walling off, he's got the Zealot blocking up.
Oh, he even delayed it. That's nice.
Oh, nice.
He has no
Pylon block
idea.
there.
He has no idea what's happening on his front there, though.
Yeah. He suspects. I suspect. I suspect that he suspects.
Would you suspect the proxy hatch like ever? Unless you're playing Blisk. That's
I mean, if there's no second hatchery, then yeah.
No,
oh,
if
he's
there's-
getting the Nexus though. That's,
yeah. If there's no second hatchery, you just assume that it's aggressive play. Oh,
Yeah.
even drones are coming. Oh, this is gonna be the spine rush. Spine proxy.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they are.
It's so dirty,
okay,
I love
Commander sees the creep and the Zerglings. Oh, he's
Now
just
he
now
does,
starting.
anyway.
He's just now started Warp Gate tech.
Yeah, and
That-
that Adept is not chronoed either. That would be helpful.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Against a
See-
shield battery, that should help maybe.
I would
decide-
make straight like I would make full wall off at this point because
Yeah,
you're not gonna
yeah,
yeah,
no,
too late.
no, come on. I think the probe was set up there, but I think Commander just didn't have the
Maybe
cash.
GG. Say GG.
If you canceled the Nexus, he would have had enough to block everything.
Then again, his Nexus would be delayed too, but I guess that was pretty all-in build.
Yeah. Yeah, proxy hatch if you don't get to set up a natural, and you waste all these resources on spines. That's pretty all in from that point. All right, so Sunokasuri will advance to the third round, waiting on Last Dance and Acotistes.
Yeah, let's see who's available.
We have.
I actually think Rebel is playing.
Rake Tour HD, a new appearance in the tournament. 1-1-0 in the lower bracket versus Morasha. Another new appearance in the tournament, and a really cool name. Sounds like one of those, you know, names of like Nazgul from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Norasha.
it sounds pretty dark.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We have FLWSF, which means for love with super friendship.
Yes, that's exactly what it means.
For love with super friendship. That's the one. And we'll go up against the Commander in the lower bracket, I think. Maybe? Question mark?
No, he didn't show.
Oh, Okay.
Suno is saying in the chat, I faked 13 pool to prevent from suspecting. Perfect.
Nice. The mind games. Games of the mind. We are on the land of Europe.
Yep.
Europa, where we are setting up a party, a Europe party. We're going to cast Acontistas versus Suno Kasuri. Set up the map. It's going to be year 0.
Oh my. I don't think I've seen that many games on that map actually. Not in our tournament though. Maybe let's put it like that.
We saw it when it was mandatory on the bracket.
Yeah, but like other than that, I don't think people picked that.
Same with neuropugnancy. I think I only saw Suno requested neuropugnancy in the previous series we saw, but that's about it. Everyone else just keeps avoiding those 2 maps.
Alright, is it Acon or Acon?
Acontistas.
I mean, he's Italian, if I remember correctly. So,
Acontistas. Then.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what accent he prefers.
Oh.
Oh.
They're fighting over who's the teal player.
I'm playing. Wait a minute. Where's my lobby chat? I'm the teal Zerg. Excuse me.
All right. We should like the prize for the winning this series would be using the teal color. No, no blue, please. No blue, teal, or pink, purple, or yellow, orange.
Yes, yellow orange is one of my favorites.
Least favorites, maybe, is what you meant there.
Go.
Go. Beep, 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 beep. On year 0, where the years stopped, or began, or whatever. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to year 0. LA! Year 0. That's where time began. I think. Is that where Twitter kept their timeline?
No.
Year 0.
No.
Amon is responsible for the Twitter timeline. That all makes sense now.
So that's why he has like these huge arms to like, browse the tweets and like move them. Yeah.
He just moves around and he's like, I'm gonna mess up your tweet line time.
That's why
This
Protoss.
Twitter's from a week ago,
listen,
and I'm
that's
gonna
why
put it
Protoss.
right here in front of you.
That's why Protoss hated him, because he connected to the Kala and messed up their timeline.
Yeah.
God
He
damn
connected
it, Amon.
Amon is the anti-tweet deck. Oh, we just got raided.
Oh, by whom? By whom?
Florencio. Florencio.
Oh, Florencio. That's interesting. Welcome.
Florencio. Thank you for that raid there. Welcome, people, to the CranKy Ducklings Sea Duckling Open, the number 54.
Where we
We're actually
cast.
on year 0, where we haven't introduced the players. In the Northeast, we're presenting Hokago T-Team. It is our teal Zerg and former SDO champion herself, Slow Acid, otherwise known as Suno Kasuri. And in the Northwest, representing Alpha X, it is our teal... No, that's the other one. This is
He
our
wanted
pink
to be
alpaca.
teal.
It is our pink alpaca. Acontistes. Maybe you should make alpaca a race in StarCraft.
Sure.
It's like the
Oh.
the critter faction or something.
There's actually
Right, we have-
something I wanted to play as a kid. No joke.
Mhm.
In Broodor, I was making my own creature faction.
I think there was maybe one of the Warcrafts where you can play as a creature or something, right?
Maybe?
Or maybe that
I'm
was a
not
weird
sure.
like cheat or exploit or something, and I'm confusing everything. I confuse things a lot. Speed coming up for both of these players. Contistas is defending with spine. Slow Acid is going for a quick third.
As always, as she does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, for
both
her,
players,
it's standard.
Yeah, both players open hatch first, I think, so not too much aggression. Bailing Nest for Suno.
Yeah, it's like she's playing against the Protoss. Acontistas does take a third base as well, but
Yes.
quite behind on tech.
Hey, just as links. Both are working on speed. That spine crawler may be very helpful when the banelings waddle in, but
Yeah,
it's,
definitely.
it feels dangerous right now.
I mean, you're gonna have to. It all depends on how many Sunokasuri will make.
Yeah.
If she only makes like 4 to zone out Zerglings, the spine can really take care of those.
And she scouts the third.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, does even Acontistas know about this third? Yes, he does.
Oh, Contistas may expose too many Zerglings. No, it keeps quite a lot of them behind. Doesn't want to show everything. Suno is moving out on the map.
No,
She's got some.
she wants
she's
to get
making-
that third base.
She makes one defensive Baneling at home.
So just defensive.
Oh,
That was interesting catch.
yeah. That's why you want your Banelings with the army. She just made like 24 Zerglings or something.
It feels like they're
Yeah.
trying to outposition themselves, like they're just
Oh.
running around the map.
Yeah, Contistas moves out and Slow Acid will
Oh,
go in behind and get to the third base. Remember, she does have
He's coming
Banelings
back.
defensively at home.
he's actually coming back. He didn't decide to commit.
Yeah, she's making. Why is she making those Banelings? Both at home.
Yeah, at home.
Yeah. She's just not being. She's not really as aggressive as she looks. She's just to keep Contistas on their side of
Yeah,
the map.
she's just basically keeping him busy, so he doesn't do anything tricky. But this is quite a mass of links, and it's coming right to Suno's third.
Yeah.
She's not quite ready. Oh,
She's
come on.
coming in though, and she has some Banelings, so Acontistas will really have to be
Vengeful
careful.
with everything.
Oh!
Oh!
Holy!
Okay.
Ah. Oh, that was like 20 Zerglings. Oh boy,
Yeah,
That was-
welcome to Lingbane.
that was juicy. That was. Acontistas really did not want that to happen.
I mean, he
was
still has a
so,
lot.
Yeah, but I mean, whoa, he's making how many? That's 39 Zerglings he has at the moment, and
That's
Suno sees
39.
that.
That's more.
She goes at the back and
Yeah,
kills
she
the
keeps
queen.
poking at that third and annoying him. Like, it's not
Yeah,
really
yeah.
gonna do much, but it keeps him at home for a while longer.
Yeah, just wasted a Baneling, got a queen. That's great. And Acontistas is just not attacking. I mean, there's a lot of Zerglings, but you know, 2 Banelings kill this. And here are 2 Banelings. Oh.
Exactly like that.
Oh. Oh no. Yeah, and Acontistas just goes back with everything.
And they waddled away.
And waddle. And then it waddle away. Waddle, waddle. Suno attacking again, getting a
Yeah,
few more
she keeps
drones.
sending like few links, like 2 banelings. I think it was 2 banelings
Yeah.
that killed the drones. Like
And look at that.
just really small forces just to poke at that third, just so he has to
Acontistas
come back.
He's so behind on workers at the moment. And he's the Spire, the Sunokasura's signature Mytholisk switch. In case if you don't know it, That's when Sunukasuri gets a spire and switches to Mutalisks.
Yes,
It's
she's
pretty
very well.
self-explanatory.
Yeah, she's known for that.
50 Zerglings died for Acontistas, by the way. And most of it was to a few banelings.
Yeah, it was like 3 big Bane shots mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So look at this little Bane. Where is he going?
And he walked away, waddle. Then he walked away.
I'm just gonna show them I can be useful. I'm just gonna take all of this army
I
head
can do it,
on.
Mama! I can do it! Yes you can! Yes you can!
That wasn't bad.
Not bad! Not bad at all!
Oh, this time Akotisas actually has the third base defended, but he still wastes
Yeah.
Baning. And the roaches are
Nice.
coming out now.
Yeah, as soon as Mutalisks are about to pop out. But I
Yeah,
think,
but
again, we're
Afan already has Hydra then, so he may start making Hydras? Question mark? Where are the Hydras?
I think there's no air defenses at
Depends.
home. Oh, Waddlin!
This was not as good as it could be. But still,
Yeah.
four drones down.
Look
Once
at all
again.
these drones on the red there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps Acontistas back 20 workers ahead. Behind,
The
sorry.
mutas are out.
Yeah,
scouted,
okay.
But
Acontistas
Blinks
the
can't
mutas.
do much against this.
The Hydralisks are not
Poor
ready
Fed
yet.
base is gonna get finished by the mutas now.
Yeah, no,
It's
give
only a
him,
queen.
get him!
So no, it's only a queen. Just one.
I think that was a mistake. I don't think she meant to do that.
Maybe she's worried
Okay.
about this army because this is quite an army after all.
Well, at least she focuses the Baneling, so that's already really good use of the
Yeah, and the
Mutalisks.
links will take care of this base anyway.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Now the Hydralisks are in. The Mutalisks really have to be
It's only
careful.
2 though.
Yeah, still.
I feel like he made Hydras too late. If he wanted to defend with them, like few Hydras are not gonna necessarily help versus a clump of mutas.
I think the lesson we learned in the first part of the day applies here as well. The best thing to do against Mutalisks is to attack the
Yeah, just
enemy's
go.
base.
And
Force them
there's
to be defensive where they're not that good at it.
and there's a 4th for Suno.
Yeah, there's a big old army here to defend as well. More Mutalisks as well. This is not even all of her Mutalisks.
Yeah, this is
She
just
actually has 20 actually.
this is just the Haras force.
Yeah, and now the big army is here. Just go out. Oh, the rushes are surrounded.
Explosions.
Suno backs away from the Banelings. Smartly, she can use the entire army if she's not
All
careful.
those Banes.
Look at the roaches died to Banelings.
There are
That's
so many
embarrassing to them.
Banelings that they actually kill a roach army, like by sheer
Ooh.
number.
Yeah, that's always rough.
And now that it's exposed, like it's just links and few Hydras. This is not an army to
Yeah.
contest the mutas.
Soon as a huge army lead, and with the Mutalisks being that mobile on the
And
map.
Suno is just making more links, like this is not all she has.
Yeah, she does have a sizable ground army as well.
Another base denied.
So it's on its way. And yeah, now she's just on 4 bases. She denied the 3rd expansion and the 4th actually. So yeah. So,
Oh, he's gonna deny this third again.
oh, nice catch. And the army's out of position.
Yep.
GG is called.
GG.
Suno Kasuri will take the first game in this best of 3 series. Thank you, Cassidy. Or we're getting all the compliments here today.
Oh.
Ooh, oh my.
Oh.
Whew, it's getting warm in here. Port Alexander will be our next map. Acontistas' choice, the choice of Acontistas. Meanwhile, elsewhere on the bracket, EBG wins 2-0 versus Nemesis,
Oh.
recreating the score from last week's semi-final. Look at that.
Oh, true that.
EBG is getting good on us.
I mean, I feel like Icon just said, I blame it on the teal, honestly. I mean, obviously, if you don't have the right color, you can't play. I mean,
I don't,
come
look,
on.
I don't get it. If it's not the right color, I clicked the wrong banelings.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what happens. You know, you can't tell the colors apart. You know. I mean, that was like a joke for a while, where that light can only win if he plays green. So, oh god, what are these colors?
So Suno just gave up the teal color,
Oh.
and yeah, she switched to purple. Ah, look at that. That's sportsmanship for you. Okay, everyone's ready. Let's go. No, you need to be a ref because you like it so much. There we go.
All that power.
The power. So, you just can't refuse having a moderator sword. Can you?
My lawyer advised me to not answer this question.
Call you the mod completionist.
I'm just a bot mod. Just a bot mod.
Thanks, Light. We got raided. We know. I don't think he's watching the stream. You know?
Isn't he? I thought he was. Huh?
He just told us that we got raided.
God damn it, Light. God damn it.
God damn it.
Anyway.
No, he shows up for the banelings, but he has no idea what's actually going on. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Port Alexander, where battle cruisers become operational. LE. Now, I mean, we have a lot of newcomers here to the channel. In case you don't know what LE stands for, I am going to tell you. LE stands for Lucid Elephant. Lucid Elephant. That's, you know, an elephant who didn't get drunk. Keep yourself lucid. Be a good elephant. In the southeast, representing Hokago Team. Currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Our purple Zerg is Slow Acid, also known as Suno Kasuri. And in the northwest corner of the map, going full force as opposed to our previous player, our Teal Zerg, representing Alpha X, is Acontistes.
That is actually quite a change.
That's a Link Team 6 going out across the map.
Yep, yes it is.
And with an Ain't No Thang follow-up and a stupid follow-up as well. Look at that.
I guess Icon is just having none of that Mutalisk thing.
I know the answer. Don't let the other player get hatcheries. Let's see what Suno's response is going to be. She gets a spine crawler on the upper ground.
How she's gonna defend with drones?
Yeah. There's the drone pull. That may be a little bit too late. She gave him too much time, I think.
Icon is microing well, so he may still get the hatch. Yeah, he will get the hatch.
Yep, there's the hatchery. Running away from the broodlings, and
behind this, he has his own hatchery, so it's not like he's that behind on the economy.
That already puts Suno quite a bit behind. I wanted Mutalisks, damn it!
Come on, come on, Larva, you can make it. Nope. I always save my larvas, okay? I'm good like that. My babies! What is this drone doing here, though?
What? Which one?
Okay.
It's walling off.
Yeah, it's like
for the inevitable response.
It's one drone walling off this whole like space, just trying to secure the area.
Okay, so as soon as getting banelings, I like it, but I don't think it's going to work.
Is she though?
Oh, wait, what?
I just cancelled it. Mind games.
Yeah. Mind games.
She was like, "Oh, still said I shouldn't do it." That's,
No, I think mostly she just saw that there was no third base.
Mm,
So she figured it's gonna be 2 base roach.
yeah.
And they're like, yeah, banelings are not going to work.
I mean,
Might as well claw back with some roaches and be defensive, maybe.
she has an eye on both thirds. But yeah, like usually ZVZ goes through Linkbane into either Mutas or Roaches, so if it's not Mutas, you can usually guess.
Yeah. Okay, moving the spine. I think no, she's not going to wall off. She's actually going to make a third base. That's maybe not. Acontistus definitely sees this.
That
So-
depends. Yeah, he does, but it depends because right now he doesn't have any Roaches yet, does he?
Yeah, but that means she's just not going to have a lot. She's trying to catch up economically, but she's not going to be catching up army-wise. Acontistus has all these Zerglings left over,
Yeah, he will try to deny that third.
and she has nothing to defend it with.
Not really.
I think bunkering up might have worked, but then again, she's already behind. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's a bit of like counting that he's not gonna do it, basically. Like those
She's
things are
risky.
just the more time Acontistas gives her, like that just works in her favor. Like she's gonna
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, and that's a bit of a risk, and then it looks like it's paying off because Acontistus is taking his time.
Yeah, he's massing
just
up
a
the
skill back
army.
at
The
home.
links are just chilling here. I assume he's waiting for the attack. Oh, he's
Maybe
checking.
he's
He's
waiting-
checking. He's checking.
He's waiting for the hatchery to finish. I mean, he has vision
Wait.
on this.
Are those
So-
slow links? Those are slow
yeah.
links.
Yeah, slow links.
That doesn't help. But yeah, he saw the
Well-
roaches now.
Okay, so his roaches are moving out.
And he still has
He
more.
definitely has the bigger army, and he's going to have +1 range. So it's
Yeah, a bit faster than Suno.
he's actually backing off. He's not moving in. Very, very hesitant. That
Yeah,
buys.
he's like not confident
lot of
that he
time.
can do it.
Maybe he's expecting it to be a trap. I mean, Suno is spending a lot of money on these spines to bunker up on
Yeah,
the
I think she sucks
natural.
this third. Like she's not gonna keep it.
Yeah. He's even taking the queen away. Don't want to lose that.
Yeah, just used it for the larva and gonna suck it now.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a second hatchery that goes down for Suno.
Sure. She's pretty bunkered up at the natural though.
Yeah, I don't think Acontistus can still break this. He needs some Ravagers. He's actually gassing up. It's probably going to take away from Roaches, possibly? No, you need a third base for that.
Yeah, I would assume he would take a third if he wanted to switch tech, but no, he's just attacking. Question mark? Maybe? Like look, Sona actually has like sizable army now.
Yeah,
And her upgrade
gave
finished as
her-
well, so now
give
they're
her a lot
even.
of fun. She's getting a lair as well. And these spines are pretty well positioned.
Yeah, you just need to fight in range. Because they're not
yeah.
in range.
She
Oh, there you go.
Yep, there we go. they did something.
Like poked one roach in the eye. And
Yeah.
yep, that's good enough.
And there's the spire. I mean, it's going to be on 2 bases, so it's.
I mean, 2-base Muta was a thing for a while, so it's not that surprising.
I mean, so long as
Starting the hatch
Acontistus
again.
stays on 2 bases, which that's another denial. Nice. Suna doing a great job keeping an eye on her opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Acontistus, so both started 3rd base at the same time, pretty much,
More or less.
and.
Spines are
Suno-
moving forward.
Well, she starts banking up gas, but I'm not sure if she's going to be ready.
Yeah, this attack is coming in, and she has
Okay,
to
so
defend
no,
that.
no, she spent her gas on Ravagers. That's what it was. She's not waiting for the
Oh,
Mutalisks, which
careful.
is smart. Having a more Ravagers, I think, is a better idea. especially when you have this positional position, if you will, positional position. Position of the opposition.
Yeah, neither of them has roach speed, by the way.
As soon as halfway researching
Yeah.
hers.
And
Okay, but
Akon is not even doing, not
he's
even
trying to
researching.
bait. He's trying to bait her armies away from the central position
that's
here.
not
But
happening.
the bites take one spine away,
Oh.
but two are still up in fighting. And
Yeah, I think
Akontistas can't just break here.
Yeah, I think it would be useful if Suno also kept her queens for like transfuses for the spines.
Yeah, but the spines did their job. They baited shots. They prevented the army from taking damage.
And now the mutas are coming out.
Look at that. Speed roaches versus slow roaches.
Yeah, good
We
luck
can't
catching
catch them.
these.
And now the mutas. And now we see how fast 4 mutas can kill an army of roaches. Which is never.
Never, basically. Like a few years, maybe. That queen is going down though, and that's also useful.
Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Oh, Suno got supply blocked and made 8 overlords.
Oh dear.
That's a bit of a reaction.
I mean, that happens.
15 roaches, yeah.
Oh, the roaches are coming to help. But yeah, what is it about the slow battles in this game? Like slow links, slow roaches? What is this with this slowness? Like usually speed is the first thing you get.
Actually, Suno is the one that has speed. She's got Mutalisks, she's got roach speed and Zergling speed. Akontistas is just waddling around.
Yeah, I
But
got
he's not
this is just a
waddling
swarm.
Shoot the naturally here. I don't think he
no,
has enough.
with that many
Hitting up
bites.
some wild shots. Oh. Still has a good count of roaches, but
Yeah.
Suno's
Suno also has to be careful
that's
because
too much.
she keeps fighting in that choke in the natural, and I don't think that benefits her.
yeah, but she has enough to push Akontistas back. And Akontistas is scrambling, and now we see that third base taken by Suno finally paying off after 2
Yes.
attempts.
And meanwhile, Akontistas' base is just not there. The roaches finished it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Now the hiders are out for Akontistas, but does he have enough of them? Not
Yeah,
quite.
there's enough ground army here to kill them. So it's if they waste their DPS on Mutalisk, it actually
Oh
helps.
dear. Look at all these ravages just shooting.
Yeah.
All that
GG's
acid.
called. Woo.
Wait
Suno
a
Kasuri.
second.
What?
Oh, it's Suno who's called slow acid, but she was the one with speed. Thinking face.
God damn it, Kuro. Alright.